again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Masculine Monday, and I'm working with my Photoplay Best Dad Ever collection, and I am scrapbooking a photo of my daddy and myself. And it is, obviously it's really not about the event. It was my first marriage, and but I like the picture. My dad's dressed up. Obviously, I'm in a wedding dress. It'd be weird if I wasn't. But anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and use that plaid paper as my background. I didn't make you watch me cut all those squares out. As you've seen, I'm using a sketch, and the sketch is a heart made out of a whole bunch of little pieces of scrap, and I had so many scraps left over from the last couple layouts, so I cut them all up into different size squares, and I'm going to create that. I liked the sketch, and it's something that I've never done before, so we're going for it. I did put dry adhesive from ATG and liquid adhesive on this picture as well, and I'm sticking it on that foam glitter piece, and it'll sit to the side until it dries. Now right there, this is how I just, grade school, took that heart and I took a piece of paper, folded it in half, drew one side of the heart, cut it out, and I have an equal heart. I am going to adhere that directly to the page, and now I'm just going to come in with all of these fun pieces, and I'm just going to scatter them all around. Now right here, I'm going to grab the bigger ones first, because I started to do it, a little bit differently, and I was like, no. Let's get all the bigger ones on, and then we'll layer everything else. So I'm just like randomly grabbing, randomly sticking, and I do want it to kind of look like a heart when I'm done, so I am just going for it. And I've got the metallic papers. I used my scraps up of that. Those were, you guys know that the metallic papers and the glitter foam have been in a lot of my kits because I found it. I had so many packs of this stuff. I picked it up at the Dollar Tree, and apparently I've picked it up like every time I went for a year. So kicker, never used it. So there you go. So I'm using it up, and I am definitely making a dent in it. And I'm just coming in with all these different, I get it. See, you guys see, though, the picture has nothing to do with the layout. The patterns that I'm using is not really wedding, but like I said, it's not about the wedding, it's about my dad. And I do come in, and I'm just trying to get, glimmer and shimmer all over the place. And then I'm gonna keep trying to cover up the bigger pieces, and then those little pieces up at the top, those right there, those have like little sayings on them, okay? Brad, Dad, which is kind of funny because my initials when I get married this time will be R-A-D. I'll be Rebecca Ann Dykeman, and it will be Rad, so he would be a Rad Dad if, I change my name if I get married. I plan on it, but, things happen. COVID has kind of stopped everything lately, so we're happy with life the way it is. So I do just come in, and I'm sprinkling them all around the paper so that you can, or not the paper, the layout, so that you can read them. And as you notice, that one right there was kind of cut off, so I just went ahead and used the back of it, which is the nuts and bolts. And I'm like going for it. And then when I see that there's just a little piece where I need to add something else, I do that as well. And then I do trim some so that they're a little different. And it really does, to me, look like a heart. I am going to come in, and I'm going to create another heart that's just a bit smaller than the big heart. And I'm going to do some hand stitching on this layout as well. So that's all fun. And then I just had just a couple pieces that I had to get in here just to cover up. And this layout did take me a couple days to complete because of the hand stitching, and I only stitch for a little bit at a time every night. And I'm just looking to see if any of these other pieces have any full license plate words, and they do not, so all the little scraps get tossed in the recycling bin. And here we go, that's what I'm gonna do. So I come in, I kind of just lightly tack that down. I have my little pad, and I'm just going to, now I ended up not using this pokey tool. I get a better one that's from Close to My Heart. So there you go, and it is all stitched around, just a little whip stitch, back stitch type thing. And I'm just going to try to figure out where I want to put my photo. It is secure by the liquid and the tape runner onto that, so it's not coming off. and I just add just a bit more because, you know, it's Dollar Tree foam adhesive. I want to make sure that it sticks. And I do just grab my T-square ruler just to make sure that it is straight onto the layouts. And I do like the fact that the gold picks up the yellow of the church and that. So I do pull out this little tag, and it says A Father's Love, and that is going to serve as the title of my page. I do grab the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and I'm going to pull a couple things off of here. Handsome Guy, and I pull a Best Dad Ever right there, but that one goes back on there and I don't end up using it. So I'm going to go ahead and stick Handsome Guy right there underneath him because, well, he's my dad and I think he's handsome. I look and I just cannot find a place, so I stick that back on the sheet. I'm not real sure if it comes out again. I do like that. It says me and Dad, and I will end up using that, just not at this moment. I went through the embellishments and just picked out a couple things that I am going to scatter around the page. I tried to use this frame. That does not get on the page as well. It was just too busy. I pull out a couple of these, I believe, dollar store. There's planner stickers, but they kind of match the colors, and brought in a couple pops of lighter colors, so I like them as well. And I just sprinkle those around the page. I am going to go ahead and grab some of those gold little dots. There's 4 of them. I sprinkle those around the page as well. And then I'm going to come in with some red half pearls, and I'm going to sprinkle them around the page. And after that, there is nothing more that I'm going to do to the layout. And they're not really red. They are kind of a maroon. If you like the layout, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel, please do that as well. I pretty much post 1 layout a day. That could end, you never know. Right here is where this me and Dad is going to go. And I just think it needed something down at the bottom just to bring something to it. But that's going to be it for the layout. So I do appreciate you guys watching. And I'll see you next time.